Hey everyone, how about here? Bring a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, they ended up revealing what the LR Part 2 to the Dokkan Festival exclusive God Topo celebration. And yes, this is a special pose celebration, and what else would be better than an LR Ginyu Force? So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So on top of that, they ended up doing the preview, and then we ended up getting the data download, not that long after, which is kind of nice. You don't have to wait like a full day after the preview, kind of do the translations and then figure things out. So it's nice that we ended up getting the data download right away. So I am going to quickly talk about some of the highlights there. We end up now getting the notice for the version 5.19. Of course, that's the revamp of the Dokkan story mode, which has been doing a good job, right? Original character, original card unit. Looks like they're going to just add a lot of things on here just to make the experience a lot better. On top of that, items dropped by bosses and things of that nature, you can kind of easily figure it all out and then maybe sell them and things of that nature. Hopefully they could add like a automatic Baba. We've been kind of waiting for something like that. But one of the things they didn't show here that was in the data download, it seems like, is they added a guard icon. When you're guarding, you'll see on your character that you are guarding for those units that have like a high chance and things of that nature. So yeah, I think that's again continuing to make steps in an improvement. So but remember, the nice thing about this is the 5.19 is going to be both on global and JP as we continue the track toward the sync, the merge, the fusion, whatever you want to call it. However, here's the issue is as they continue to bring on new units, it's like, how is global going to start catching up? Well, the nice thing about what global did was end up getting an EZA, this EZA here. It would have been nice if we would have got the EZA to Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks as well, or even a dual banner on this part 2 here. But it seems like it makes sense that this unit probably dropped possibly during like the Dokkan Festival Frieza. It would make sense there as well. But this is all a special pose unit. We're just going to head and break this down really quickly because this unit is interesting, and I hope this is the route they are actually going to take on these Yellow Coin LRs. See, the thing about Yellow Coin LRs is their leader skill is not very important because they're 150%. In this case, it's Special Pose and Ginyu Force. So it really needs a situation that they're going to provide you a lot more benefit when you're running this unit, either as a floater, or in this case scenario, they're trying to build this up as a first position unit on a particular category. And that's what they're doing here. This is going to be a very specialized and focused unit that if you're going to be wanting to run this unit, it's going to be on a specific team. In this case, it's going to be on a special pose team, right? And really helping out the God Topo team, which really Part 2 LRs should be doing, is especially Yellow Coin LRs, is having the ability to really boost up the team that the Dokkan Festival exclusive is celebrating. So so I like the route that they're taking. Hopefully they continue this. So let's talk about this unit here. Like I mentioned, the leader skills 150. They're still dual category 150 for Yellow Coin LRs. Hopefully they will increase it to 160, 170, something of that nature where you can slightly still use the leader skill, but right now 150 is generally not usable unless you're doing Battlefield. So interesting thing they're doing here. I wish I were to show you the super attack animations, but the super attack animations is very, very cool because it's like a rock paper scissors chance, right? Rock paper scissors goes first of who the super attack is actually going to be, and it seems like I don't know the full details here, but it seems like this one here is going to be Guldo and Raccoon, and then this is going to be Jace and Berter, right? So that's what I'm thinking. So what's going to happen is when you have less, it doesn't say like exactly, it's going to be 12 to I believe 14, and then 15 to 18 is the yeah, 15 to 18. And then 12 to 14, 15, right? 12 to 15 and 15, or above 15 and 18 here. Those are the two deciding factors on which one you're going to get. So this one here is the 12, the lowest one, right? 12 through 15 here, or 14, is going to be raises defense, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, and then causes colossal damage. And then it also has the opportunity to stun, and then special move has a 50% chance of greatly raises attack for 1 turn, so you do have a chance of actually greatly raising your attack along with your defense for 1 turn. And then and this is special move level 20. I don't know exactly what that means on there, but the translations were a little bit different than what I'm showing you here. But anyway, from 12 to 14, 15, you're going to get this one here. So the reason why this is only 1 turn is you're going to be able to do an additional super attack, and it's going to be this one right here. Okay, the one that's kind of in the middle between the 18 key super attack and so this would be 15, 16, 17. This would be 12, 13, 14, right? Is this one stacks defense, or sorry, stacks attack, and then you have a high chance that your defense is going to be also increased as well. So that's also a 50% chance to stack defense. So this one, if you can get it off, is highly beneficial for the overall unit. So you just have to make sure that you're in that 15, 16, 17 range here, and you get this little extra boost, and then hopefully get additional super attack off, get this little boost there. But this one does stack attack and then have a 50% chance of stacking defense. I don't think this is for 1 turn, yeah, because this one says increase for 1 turn. This is for the rest of the battle. So interesting super attack here. The ultra super attack, 18 key and above, is attack and defense for 1 turn. I can't. It's always the translations that mess me up. And that's going to be a 30% increase, right? And then I'm sorry, it's going to be 100% increase. So massively raises. So 100 to attack and defense for the 18 key or above, and then colossal damage, and an opponent increases attack and defense for allies for 30%. So huge benefit here as well. And if you're running this on first position, which they're kind of trying to set you up for, this is going to really benefit the remainder of the units on the turn. So let's talk about the unit in of itself, right? So has a lot of good stuff on here. First and foremost, you have an entrance animation that's going to give you, if you have 5 or more allies, and this is going to count the friend as well. For special pose, you're going to have the opportunity to get key +3, attack and defense 150%. So you're going to have this, and then special move will always be added, and then activates and increases an attack and defense for all allies except for yourself for 25% for 3 turns. So you need to really have this. If you don't have this, it greatly weakens this unit here. So you want to make sure on the team that you're running the Ginyu Force on, there are 5 or more allies with special pose. So you can have 1 that's not, and that's pretty much about it. So so huge benefit there. And then this little support boost for 3 turns is highly beneficial as well. So the remaining benefit here on the passive skill is key +2, attack and defense 150%. And if all allies participating in attack on the same turn here, special pose, you guard, and then attack with great effect on attributes. Is that crit? Is that crit or attack with great effect? Or that's going to be type advantage, right? So block, guard, and type advantage if you have all allies special pose. So you always want this as well. And then for each ally that's special pose category of the team, damage reduction by 35% until you attack. So this is why it's on first position. You're going to guard. You have the guarding, and then you have 35% in the first spot here. You should tank fairly well, especially with all this other boost that you have. And then when you attack, you lose that damage mitigation, but you also have this crit chance of up to 35% per each special pose category ally on your team. Then if you obtain a key sphere or rainbow key sphere, all allies defense or attack and defense all allies except for yourself in the special pose category will increase by 25% for 2 turns. So huge benefit here. So all you gotta do is get a rainbow key sphere or a this would be chi key sphere, would be int key sphere. Either one of those, you buff up basically the entire team. That special pose. So again, focusing a lot on a special pose category and really boosting up the topo team here. And then if you acquire a key sphere that's not int, you get a boost to attack and defense on yourself by 50%. So this would be allies. This is what you definitely want to have here. But again, if you need to boost yourself, you just don't grab a int or a rainbow and you're going to boost yourself by 50%. Maybe you're in a little pickle that you want to get some more stat boost there, and you can in a sense have that. So I think it's very good. So if they're going to have yellow coin LRs as category specific support units, right, and they're also very good, this is the route they should have yellow coins on. Remember, yellow coins also has a pity system, so you should be able to actually pick up this unit fairly easy. So very good here. This also has an active skill that's pretty OP. You're going to boost up your own attack and defense and your allies up 15% for the entire battle. So when you're able to boost this here. Now the active condition is a little bit, if you can do it in the 3rd turn, huge benefit, right? But only way you can do it in the 3rd turn is if all your team members are Ginyu Force. Okay, so that's generally not going to happen there. Now, if it's 5th turn or more, you can activate this special pose category when all allies are special pose category. So you want to have this right here. So again, even it says if you have 5 or more allies, you might sneak away with one not being special pose. You want to just run the entire team as special pose because you want to make sure that all allies attacking the same turn is special pose. So it's special pose or bust for this unit here. But guess what? We have an incredible leader in Topo that can run a full special pose team, and you're just going to be just fine. Link skills aren't going to be very good. It's just because you're not running a lot of Ginyu Force, because there's no other Ginyu Force unless they easy Captain Ginyu that is going to be linking with this unit here. Again, this is going to be Captain Ginyu with Ginyu Force. They could have just said Ginyu Force, but they did the whole Captain Ginyu and Ginyu Force in parentheses there. It's not on many categories, but it really doesn't matter. You shouldn't really run this on any other team except for a special pose team. Tremendous HP here of 23,600, 19 to attack, and 15,000. So definitely low on attack, but again, it's more of a support defensive type unit. It can still do some pretty decent damage, but really mainly that support. And then even first position. Having a first position support unit here is very strong. That can really boost up a lot of different things. Boost up on the 18 key super attack, boosting up on all these items here. So overall, if they're going to start doing this as yellow coin LRs, this is the right decision to make, because we don't want just some yellow coin LR that's pretty good. You can put them on multiple teams. I prefer a yellow coin LR support focused unit on particular categories, one or even multiple, right? So multiple even better. But you're looking at like an LR Bulma, now this unit here, these are the units that are going to be more valuable for players and more likely for units like this to drop for us to summon on these banners, versus just like, we'll just go ahead and skip it, right? So if you're running a particular team, this is going to make this special pose, the Topo team, high up there. If this was on global right now, I'd love to rank it. Like, would this team be #1 with all these amazing units on there with multiple support and stuff like that? It could actually be, the #1 team in the game. So anyway, again, they did a good job. Hopefully they do more of these yellow coin LRs. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.